All right, relatives, what you just witnessed right here from the air was the tribe had just practiced eminent domain and taking back their traditional land. The treaties have been broken, and now they have been reestablished by the tribe taking back its eminent domain. The tribes taking back eminent domain and practicing as a sovereign government, sovereign nation, taking care of its people. What is a sovereign nation? The ability to take care of your people. And that's what's happening, is a eminent domain had just happened. So take that moment to think about what that means. Who practices eminent domain? Well, we have a government that practices eminent domain, federal government. Other governments around the world practice eminent domain. But this corporation cannot practice eminent domain. The Dakota Access Pipeline cannot practice eminent domain. So that's what this means. A tribal government that has the sovereign right to govern itself and its people that just took back its land. Its land that has been desecrated, the land that has not been taken care of, the land that has been not respected, and the land has been exchanged in disrespect many times over. And the broken promises of the forefathers of this country have had to witness in spirit has now been taken care of, and the indigenous people have taken back the land to re-harvest the land, rejuvenate the land physically, mentally, and spiritually in the four directions that this is going to be taken care of in a good way. What does that mean? Just that. The land is going to get taken care of. If you're looking on this side, the desecration of our land that you can see right there. So right now, what we had just witnessed, I'm going to take you guys, I want to give you guys 30 seconds to just share for what I'm going to tell you next is very, very important. Take a second. I'm gonna post it this way, and I want you guys to all take that time right now to share. So what we think there looks like an LRED. An LRED is one that shoots out sound waves. All right, relatives, so shots have been fired already by the, we're not sure if it was the police or the military that's with them. So a total of 5 shots have been fired. And what they did was they hit from the drone that was coming across. Someone's drone was going straight across, and they shot the drone the first time, and then the drone was actually facing the crowd. That's where it's at now. Oh, right there. So I just want to give you an update. They did fire. Everyone's fine. They didn't fire at the crowd. They fired above the crowd, and they hit a drone. So I want to give you a quick update from our sister over here. She's from the Youth Council, and she's gonna share a quick update from the Youth Council.
My name is Jacelia Charger from the Cheyenne River Sioux Reservation. I am a member of the International Indigenous Youth Council. Yesterday, when there was an action, our council decided to attend, and some of them got arrested, as well as one of our members got hit in the wrist with a baton, and they maced her. So she's in the hospital until further notice, and that kind of made me sad, because the police are here to protect us. You know, they're supposed to, that's their job, and they're hurting us. They're hurting our youth, and we're here because we're trying to give a voice to them. You know, we're here standing up for our next generation, for the upcoming youth, and it's just really sad to see that the turn of events going. But I'm really glad with the outcome today. It's a lot.
So you guys had
peaceful.
a call out, right? Could you repeat that call out?
Call out?
The call out was for all the youth.
Oh yeah. See, like in this encampment, they want us to attend most of these rallies and stuff. They want us to be more participant within our camp. So they called us out here, and most of my council went up, and now there's half of them are gone. Half of them are in jail, and I just want you to send your prayers for them, and just make sure that they're safe. And I just wanted to give a shout out to my sister Lauren Howland. I hope she's okay. Just pray for her. That's all I can say.
So the call out to the youth was to get down here, all your relatives get down here and help protect, and also witnessing the tribes practice eminent domain over traditional lands and Yes. Okay, relatives. So we're going to go off for a minute. Remember, the tribe has practiced eminent domain over its lands. They set up the 2 teepees. The sacred fire is being lit, and they're going to continue to build off of that fire for many other fires. So from what I understand is once that sacred fire has been lit, we're going to take our fires from that sacred fire, that main fire. So with that, send your blessings, send your prayers, and that we're in there. So we got some sisters over here excited. You want to share what you just witnessed today and them going across and taking back their sacred land?
Well, I thought it was pretty cool because before we were on that side of the fence, but now we're on this side because we're going to be taking it back. And it was like a really beautiful part of history, I think, as an Indigenous person. So I thought it was really nice. I was at the drum a lot, so I couldn't really hear what was going on.
She's funny. She again, there's our school teacher. She works with the youth here and the kids. So she's teaching math. And so again, this is where we're at, relatives, as the teepees have been set up and we're moving forward. And oh, thank you. Water is life. Protect water. We're here to protect the water. We are only armed with a song and a prayer. Oh, brother. So what could you say? Could you give me a quick update on what just happened here?
The Chetty Shakoin claim eminent domain over the Dakota Access Pipeline. And we're here.
Oh.
No moving.
No moving. Taking back the land that has been desecrated and rebuilding on it, right?
Yeah.
This land is originally belonging to the Yankton and the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. So under, what is it?
We're now on this side of the law according to Western laws. So we're talking about taking back the land to Indigenous people. This is where we're at. We're saying, the land has been desecrated and the land has been violated by Mother Earth. And by doing this, we're going to restore it back to balance.
30 hours.
Out of balance.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll share that people that this land has been out of balance. And when the Indigenous people are taking this land back and restoring it back to balance, restoring Mother Earth back to balance. So what we have right now on this fourth side is we have the military stacking up now, the National Guard. And a lot of people who don't understand what that means and taking the land. So by restoring the land back to balance from eminent domain is the tribal governments are going to restore that land back to balance with the Indigenous people. Meaning where this desecration is, we have to create ceremonies for that, which we never had before. Ceremonies to bring that balance spiritually back to our people, our young people. It's why them being on that desecration of land up on top with their big machines and their military, they don't understand that. And that's the problem is in Western culture that's not understood what sacredness is in that way. And not all people are like that, I want to say. Not all people think that way in Western culture. But what we're dealing with is that right now. And so again, 15 miles up the road, there's a veteran cemetery. We would never in our greatest thoughts think of desecrating that land. Alright, relatives, again, the tribe had just practiced eminent domain, and oh, brother, and they just took over their the land, their traditional land. So we got military lined up on the other side. All right, relatives, we're going to go off for a minute. going to come back on. Remember, the tribe had just practiced its sovereign right as eminent domain and took back their traditional lands, and are going to restore that balance, that spiritual balance, and all those in the 4 directions in a good way. So we're going to say that, sending prayers to our people that hear the water protectors. A demonstration of prayer has been done, not protesting. That's far off. A demonstration of prayer. All right, relatives, we're going to sign off, come back on. The tribe had just taken over its traditional land to restore balance to its people. All tribes across the country witnessed this historical day today on October 23rd. This is a very special moment in Indian law as well. Inherent rights have just been exercised. Our inherent right to clean food, clean drinking water, medicine, clean air, all of those rights have just been practiced. Our inherent right to have those in harmony and in spiritualness. We just practiced that by these 2 teepees right here being erected in the back. This is restoring balance to our indigenous people worldwide. The demonstration of prayer. Okay, that's what we're doing, not protesting, a demonstration of prayer to the world and to all our non-native relatives that are across the street here with their tanks and LRADs. We need you down here. We need you to make calls. People are down here praying, peacefully praying. And that's what you've been witnessing in prayer. So I want to say that in a good way. Good thoughts for Indian people. Yarua. What we say is good. What we see is good. And Mogui, our spirit. And to the Morton County Police, we want to send blessings your way as you step back and probably could feel that blessing right now. Just the power of my words. Just the power of what I say. Bijan Anishtahai, Umira, sending good blessings your way. We're even praying for you in a good way to all the officers in Morton County Police Department, all those people who aren't familiar with what's happening here, all of the National Guard that don't understand. I've ran into these guys in the middle of the night. They have no clue on why they're here. Their young people don't know. So I just want to say that we're sending a prayer and a blessing to you guys. This is a peaceful demonstration of prayer. They did have the first shots going out. We're glad no one was hurt, but we want to say this in a good way, relatives. Sending good thoughts. I'll report to you guys soon again here from the front lines, and a tribe practicing its sovereignty, its inherent sovereignty, and reclaiming the land. Beautiful moment for tribes all across the country. When your land has been desecrated by a foreign company, we're going to take that back in the healing of our Mother Earth. In many ways, we're going to do that in demonstrating by balancing out the water, the earth, the air, our spirit, our minds in a good way. Bija, Nanishtahai, Umira. Send a good thoughts your way in a good way. Bija.